People are enthused, they're engaged, they want to get out and vote, they want to participate in the process. And many Democrats, women, independents who were not that excited, were going to be in their jammies on election night as of a few months ago, they don't want their rights to be taken away.
Right. After a months-long hiatus, former White House Press Secretary Jen Psaki returned to the national spotlight to shed her outlook on the 2022 midterm elections.
Democrats were not that into the midterms, They just weren't that into it. They were not thinking they were going to participate as many. It's gone up 20% by 20 percentage points almost, the excitement and enthusiasm for participating. That is largely related to Dobbs, largely related to women across the country, young women across the country, and even men being scared of a woman's right to choose being taken away from them. It's largely flipped now, where people are saying the anger is among the members of the Democratic Party, which is the party in power, which is so rare for that to be the case.
During the MSNBC appearance, Psaki pointed out how Trump's persistent presence in the Republican Party can benefit Democrats.
Nothing's more of a driving and an excitement factor like Donald Trump for Democrats, right? I mean, they love to be opposed to him because they are. Independents, many don't want to see another reign of Trump. And the more he engages in the race, the more he puts himself out there, the more it's a reminder of what's at stake to people. And having Trump on the ballot is a hugely energizing factor in a lot of these races.
What we're looking at here is nearly half the country potentially not allowing women to have access to choices about their own bodies and their health care that has been the law of the land for 50 years. And we know who that will impact, because 75% of people seeking abortions make less than 200% of the poverty level. We know the majority of people seeking abortions are women of color. The reason people are protesting is because women across the country are worried about their fundamental rights that have been law for 50 years. Their rights to make choices about their own bodies and their own health care are at risk. That's why people are protesting. They're unhappy. They're scared. What we're really focused on is the impact this would have. It would dramatically reduce access to reproductive care, particularly for women with low incomes, women of color, women in rural communities. We know that 75% of those seeking abortions are living at or below 200% of the poverty level. And the majority of patients seeking abortions identify as Black, Hispanic, and AAPI. So if you look at the 26 states, let's take, for example, or the 13 to 26, depending, and you look at a map, that means that women, the majority of whom are below that poverty level and are Black, Hispanic, or AAPI, are going to be forced to figure out how to travel, how to take time off of work, how to get childcare. It is a prohibitive cost. It will not be safe, and that is what we are focused on working to address as we're making policy decisions and considerations.